Your unique story, our global audience. Global One Media.
Global One Media is pleased to present exclusive one-on-one discussions with public company executives, an opportunity to make informed investment decisions. I'm your host, Ashley Berry, and we're welcoming MineHUB Technologies President and COO Andrea Aranguren. The company provides enterprise-grade digital solutions that connect buyers, sellers, and financiers within physical commodity supply chains in a digitally integrated workflow that's powered by usable, shareable, verifiable, and unforgeable data. MineHUB is listed on the TSXV as MHUB and the OTCQB as MHUBF. Andrea, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me, Ashley.
Well, you really have a wonderful technology. I'd like to know a little bit more about the platform's functionalities, how it caters to various partners, and the unique efficiencies and benefits specifically that it provides.
Absolutely. Our platform connects all of the key stakeholders in the commodity supply chain, whether they be sellers, buyers, traders, logistics providers, and we digitize the information flows between them. That includes information around contracts, shipments, any specifications that are required for material that's being delivered, inventories, and even documents. And by centralizing all of this information, making sure that it's accurate and real time, we can provide all these different stakeholders with the opportunity to reduce costs, to reduce transaction cycle times, to mitigate risk, and even to prevent fraud. Our platform has applications including supply chain management, assay exchange, we have shipment tracking, inventory management, and we're really excited to be expanding more into trade finance and sustainability as well. As sort of proof of the value that we're providing to the ecosystem, we have now more than 100 different global companies connected to the platform, and that includes market leaders such as BHP, Sumitomo, Codelco, and even Southwire.
So to me, it really sounds like the way of the future. Maybe we could talk a little about the origin, mission, and vision for the company and really the inspiration that sparked its creation.
Absolutely. It's really interesting because my history, of course, is on the Weybridge side. And prior to the merger, both Weybridge and MineHUB recognized this massive opportunity in this $11 trillion global market, which was really operating in the Stone Ages. And all of these digital tools that we take advantage of in our personal lives, whether it's visibility when I order, a pair of shoes on Amazon, or all these different aspects that we take advantage of in our personal lives, really hadn't come to the commodities market. And so both companies recognize this immense need to digitize the market and the incredible opportunity that would come with that. And together we have a shared mission to do so.
Interesting. And, you mentioned some of the partners, some of the contributions, some names of companies. You just released significant news, a $1 million in capital contribution from Sumitomo Corp in Japan to really help achieve the joint goal of digitization of the metal concentrates market. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. MineHUB has a longstanding commercial relationship with Sumitomo, which is really one of the market leaders in the concentrates market. And we're really grateful to be expanding our relationship with them and really to be fueling this opportunity to create a market standard within the concentrates market and further expanding the development of MineHUB's concentrates application.
So let's talk a little bit more about your growth strategy. The key metrics you're tracking. How really is MineHUB's performance measuring up against those objectives that you discussed?
Absolutely. So far, we've invested in building what we really see as a very solid trade management foundation. So we have a holistic platform that can service our customers from beginning to end. And now that we have that solid foundation, we're looking to expand upon that and leverage a lot of those capabilities we've already built to offer services for trade financing and for sustainability. Those are really going to be core drivers of our growth strategy moving forward. In terms of metrics we're tracking, the standard ARR, of course, annual recurring revenue is really important to us. Number of customers, we've been very deliberate to go after market leaders. So we don't have, a massive number of small market customers, but we actually have the top market leaders on the market, and we've been very deliberate to do so. We look a lot at type of customer, whether they're producers or manufacturers, and make sure that we cater to their unique needs. We're also, of course, monitoring the gross market value, the GMV of material that's being managed through the platform, as well as gross margin. We want to make sure that we're growing profitably.
So ESG principles today, how does your company embody an ESG-friendly approach, specifically with respect to emissions?
This is near and dear to my heart. I've always been very, very focused on sustainability. And the key to ESG is transparency and traceability. And by connecting all of this critical data onto one platform, we are uniquely positioned to provide comprehensive reporting around origin of shipment, about supplier information, emissions information, transportation emissions, production emissions. And then that really fuels a comprehensive reporting engine, as well as traceability from mine to market, we like to say, from beginning to the end as the material moves through the supply chain.
And so really, when talking to your audience, to potential investors, to current shareholders, what makes MineHub an attractive investment opportunity, and why is now a good time to invest?
Great question. We think that the market has not yet fully recognized the opportunity here. And in a lot of ways, this is a largely untold story. And while the industry has clearly validated the product, we have all of the industry leaders connected, we feel like the investment community is just beginning to recognize the opportunity here. And we truly believe that we're at an inflection point. And we think that this is going to be translating into rapidly growing revenue, as well as increasing number of customers. And while maintaining a relatively constant cost basis, this will drive profitability in the future.
So, Andrea, what excites you the most? You've done a lot in your career. This is kind of a new role for you, for this company. What excites you the most about it?
I'm incredibly excited to be partnering with the board and the rest of the leadership at MineHub to really be capturing this opportunity. I'm super excited to be at this inflection point. It has been a long, very arduous road to get here, to actually be feeling the commercial traction, to be feeling the support from the investment community, to have a very solid, experienced board behind us, to have committed customers like Sumitomo that are continuing to contribute and expand our opportunities for the future. It's an incredible time to be at MineHub.
Sounds like a wonderful journey. Well, thank you so much. MineHUB Technologies President and COO Andrea Aranguren, thank you for your time, for sharing your exciting story and all of these exciting updates. We look forward to sharing more with our audience.
Thank you, Ashley.